Hey homies, what's up? Welcome back to another Friday Article Corner. Today's topic, sex. Well, successful breeding. Well, I guess it's the same thing, right? Anyways, today's topic. For the first time in 4 years, a litter of red wolf pups was born in the wild. Yeah, let's talk about it. Hey homies, so recently a litter of 6 red wolf pups was born earlier this week. U.S. Fish and Wildlife staff in North Carolina welcomed a litter of 6 red wolf puppies into the world earlier this week. It's the first time in 4 years that a pair of wild red wolves, which is a species teetering on the brink of extinction, gave birth to a litter in the wild. The newborn puppies, which are 4 females and 2 males, I mean, that's a pretty good ratio if you're trying to keep a species going, were found in the Alligator River National Wildlife Refuge along the coast of northeastern North Carolina. Staff at the Red Wolf Recovery Program announced the positive news. Get it? Positive news on Facebook Thursday. This new litter is the first wild-born litter of red wolves since 2018. This red wolf pair was formed through the combination of several management actions and the 2 red wolves subsequently following their natural instincts in pairing, establishing their territory, and of course, mating. Every generation yields a newborn hope for the red wolf, a cause for joy and celebration. Basically, they copulate, he ejaculates, we celebrate. It's a very simple situation, very simple solution here. All right, let it be known, before settlers arrived in North America, red wolves thrived throughout the southeast US, from Florida to the Great Plains and the Ohio River Valley. But through hunting, extermination, and the expansion of cities and towns, humans have driven the species to near extinction. There were a mere 17 wolves left to save when the Endangered Species Act passed in 1973. Before 14 of the remaining wolves were trapped and transferred into captivity, the handful of survivors lived across a small area of the Louisiana and Texas coast. The remaining wolves disappeared, Fish and Wildlife said, attributing the continued human persecution and loss of habitat as the cause. The red wolf was actually declared extinct in the wild in 1980. Just 4 years after that, there were 63 healthy red wolves in captivity, which were being prepared to be released into the wild with hopes of giving the species a second chance at life. Which, I don't know about you, but if they were like, yo, your whole species depends on you getting laid, that's some pressure. That's a little bit of pressure. As part of the red wolf species survival plan, the Red Wolf Recovery Program said more than 60 adult wolves were released into the Alligator River National Wildlife Refuge between 1987 and 1994. In the following years, the wolves did what came naturally. They maintained territories, formed their packs, and more importantly, began to breed. As other environmentalists marveled at the success of the Red Wolf Recovery Program, it became a model for reintroduction of efforts of gray wolves, Mexican wolves, California condors, and black-footed ferrets. In 2012, the population reached a peak of 120 members. According to Fish Wildlife Services, this was the first time a large carnivore was brought back from extinction and reintroduced to the wild in the US. But of course, once again, humans threaten the handful of the surviving wolves. Conservationists came to the wolves' aid once again in 2012 after one red wolf after another was shot and killed, having been mistaken for coyotes. The North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission had recently approved a temporary rule allowing hunters to kill coyotes, which occasionally breed with the wolves. At night in the area where red wolves were trying to make comebacks, these species were being mistaken for one another. The population had dropped to 100 by the time a settlement was reached between environmentalists and the NCWRC. Spotlight hunting at night was outlawed and hunters were required to carry a permit for coyote hunting during daylight hours. But the number of wolves continued to dwindle, reaching a concerning low population estimate of 17 to 20 wolves in 2020 and 2021. From 120 to 20. Damn. There has been a steady decline in red wolves born in the wild from 2008, which saw 47 new wolves to only 4 pups in 2018. Fish and Wildlife didn't report a single red wolf birth in the wild in the years of 2019, 2020, or 2021. Which is why the recent litter of 6 is such exciting news to conservationists and wolf enthusiasts alike. As of today, there are an estimated 15 to 17 red wolves living in the wild. Another 241 live in captivity. They continue to be one of the most endangered animals on this planet. But luckily, this new litter basically is a new hope. And hopefully, the first step of a journey to bring these bad boys back from the boundaries of extinction. All right, homies. That's going to do it for me this week. Y'all be safe. Y'all take care. Peace.